out the new weekly price predictions for Bitcoin. Right now we're seeing a very nice drop so far on the day, which were very clearly laid out by the AVRs, variance, entropy, etc. On the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hour, and the 3 hour, 15 minutes, and so on, all the different time frames. If you look down through them, to a good workflow of the VEPs, you would have seen that the price action that we've seen so far today, which has been basically down, a little bit of a bounce in the last half hour, was very much well forecast by all the different VEPs readings across the time frames. Now, what does it look like for the rest of the day? Well, the day are mixed. It was up, down, and sideways, basically, or up, sideways, up, and down, I should say. And we're seeing that really play out so far. Same thing on entropy. We are in a trending move to the downside, or we've been in a trending move to the downside now for a couple hours on the 4 hour. And we've seen the targets of the RMLRs on the daily, drop down. The third band down on the 30-12 is at 57.2K, 57.7K, and on the 7-day, we still have that power mean reversion in play, and that power mean is just it's actually, sorry, the 30-12 RMLR third band down on the daily is at 57.2K, and tomorrow will be a little bit lower in the 56 and change area. And on the 6th, we're seeing that power mean continue to rise at 30 power mean, like 57.7K for this week. So we could easily have a mean reversion to that power mean, and then begin a move back up to complete the mean reversion of the 30-12 on the daily, or it could go sideways even, or it could even very slowly walk down and complete that mean reversion one way or the other over the next month. So this could be, as I said, a very good week for scalps. So far it has been. If you scalped some shorts today already, you've already done a few percent, very nice moves. And if you scalped up and down, really down and then back up, down and then back up, down and then back up and then down, you've already been able to get more than 4 or 5% if you use the VEPs on the low time frames, like the 1 minute. And so basically your trading day, you could already pull out of the day, realize your profits, move your assets to your wallet, and be done even before the traditional market opens. Now, it is highly probable we'll see more trending moves on the day, especially in the run-up to the traditional market open or shortly after, and probably again throughout the day. Certainly by end of day, it remains highly probable that will happen, unless the market just takes a chill pill after flooding out and dumping out a little bit so far today. But for now, we do see potential for good scalps that continue to the downside. That's at least the last I looked at the charts. This was about 15 minutes ago or so. Obviously, you need to always look at the actual charts in real time and not just watch some video that was posted before you watched it, or even now during a live stream when I'm not even my chart, so I can't show you what's actually happening right this second. But the last I looked at it, we were still set on higher time frames, especially for more action to the downside at some point throughout the day. But as always, keep in mind, information changes. And that's why leading information is the information you want to use, because it tells you what the actual probabilities are on the current candle and the next candle, regardless of what time frame you're on. So keep that in mind. Don't get stuck trading with lagging information, because that will make you miss moves. It'll make you get bad entries and bad exits, and that's a surefire way to get wrecked over time. So don't do that. And by all means, use the leading information to not get wrecked. If you use it properly and you do the right actions, you'll be very happy if you are making consistently profitable trades, as that is, after all, the point of trading for most people. Right? Unless you're like that 1 in 100 million people or something whose job is to lose money. And there are, I know it sounds weird, but there are people actually who get paid to lose money. Very often that's for wash trading reasons, or for taxing or laundering or whatever, not necessarily all legal reasons, but there are, weirdly enough, people who like to burn money, and that's just the thing, I guess. But most of us in the world want to make money, and that means that traders have the goal of making profits, not losses. So keep that in mind, and don't get caught using lagging information, because that's exactly how you get wrecked. In most cases, if you trade with lagging information, you don't take your profits early and often, you don't limit your losses properly, and you trade emotionally. Those are all recipes for disaster. Any one of those is a recipe for the disaster, but in combination, even more so. All right, happy trading.